I think from day one, the first call, it was like, check your egos at the door. And it just stuck with me because it was like, I was like, man, like I was like, Court, like I thought I was like, hey man, it's dope. Now I don't drink bourbon. I was like, they got some story, but like the business of it wasn't running. But I don't want to come in there and like, and I got on the call. Courtney and B both were like, look, man, you family. Let's do this. And when we check those egos at the door, he can tell you flat out, Court handled all these hoodies. That's all Court. But you look at our bottle, when we first started, our bottle, that was all beat. The label, the decor, bro, I'm selling these calls.
Are we talking about this? Is this the OG? Is this the OG product? The OG. Like this is the OG product right here.
Every
and this
detail,
is the OG
bro.
branding. Like it came out the gate like this. It came out the gate like this.
No. Wait, before it came out, it was 7 weeks. Hours on end calls, Brian sending Google photos. At one point, I'm like, look, B, just pick a label, bro. Like, I'm not. You see what I'm saying? Like but that's his skill set. He's an artist. He knows what to do. And so, like Jesse said, let everybody handle their lane. And when I saw the label, I'm like it was just.
Yeah, fire, man. Let me let the people see the OG label.
There isn't a minute detail that doesn't mean anything up there. Even if you look at the ripples on the top of the label, it's designed to be a ticket from the Kentucky Derby in the 1800s.
Oh,
so there's nothing unintentional about that. But on the flip side, B made us sit through about 100 gigs of Art Deco photos, and it wasn't fun. But I got it. I know why he did it. I didn't see the vision at the time, but like when I saw the final product, I'm like, this dude is different, bro. He's different.
Man. This is. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like as say like. I consider myself an artist, and I consider myself like one of my homies, a homegirl, described me as an Epicurean, and so.
Wow.
That's
your third big word this whole podcast, bro. That's your third big word. I'm not gonna call you out.
I went to Winston. I gotta try to be like Stephen A. a little bit, at least every once and again, man.
Hey, but before you skip to that, fill the paper on the bottle. Feel it. So when you take that Kentucky Derby ticket and cash it in, that's the money you get. That's the money you get from the
So y'all use the same thing that they do at the Fed Reserve with that fibery sort of
well,
paper.
We can't disclose that, but yeah, we did.
Oh, my bad. Because it do look like money. I see how y'all got that on it. And as you say that, I'm like, okay, this is some fiber shit. Yeah.
And it was all that dude's brain. I'm like, why is that important? Why is that important? And
yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. Now that you say that, this is like now it's crazy. It's even crazy. I'm over here on the camera by myself, like looking into a bottle. Let me get the lie back right. My bad, man. Like, yo, this is crazy. Yeah, I appreciate you mentioning those details because I definitely I'm sensory. So you know when you pick something up, even if you can't describe why, it just feels good. Even if you can't describe why, it looks good, it smells good, and it's attractive. And when I saw the bottle out of the blue in the store, it immediately was like, oh, Hillside, like.
And that's what he designed it to do. And I mean, like every call, he was like, hey man, here's what I want y'all to do. Hey, take this money, go into a liquor store, and the first bottle you gravitate to, grab it and tell me why you grabbed it. I'm like, why are we doing this, bro? We just trying to put bourbon in a bottle. And he was like, trust me, slow down, relax. Trust me, it's gonna be. And me and he would text like, man, be bugging, bro. You bugging. But then I'm like, it makes so much sense.
Like a whole Google Drive of literally like 75 photos. I'm like, look, man, look.
But it all makes sense, bro. It all makes sense now. Like it's something in the head of his, bro, that I'm just like, I don't get it.
That's the artistic brain, like you might cut the same song 20 ways just with a drum this way or a snare this way, and you just and it's the same thing, but you're just trying to do little tweaks here and there. Like I appreciate the slow boil, if you will, the slow approach, because if I just take a step back, like I think, and I do want to kind of talk about because we talking about business. Now I like business. That's just actually something that gets me kind of like, I like business. I like to talk about it. I like the the competitiveness of it, the game of it, which as I've grown in corporate, one of the goals of this podcast is to hopefully, so I come from, my corporate background is in sales, and one of the goals of the podcast for me is to help introduce people from backgrounds who they don't necessarily know how qualified they are to be professional salespeople. They already got the skill sets, they already got the mindset, they already got the capabilities. They just might not know about the opportunities out there to professionalize what they are already naturally gifted at. And when we talk about building a business, man, I often think that we as a community are better marketers than business people. And we'll sometimes like want to rush to get it out there quickly and advertise it, and that will look good. But then when the attention then brings in the customers, and then it's time to actually try and like make a business out of it and make some money, the customer service ain't quite there, the follow-up ain't quite there, like, and it kind of leaves a bad taste in the customer's mouth. You
speaking, dude.
It's an unfortunate, to me, it's an unfortunate reality of our people doing business. And I gotta highlight, like, you all not only took your time, it's clear that this wasn't overnight. Like, it's just clear, like, this is the like you said, you can't always say why, but then you go to you get the tour and they start telling you all that, it's like, oh wow, and then you start putting all the pieces together. Like any artist, I think any entrepreneur would naturally appreciate that. And hearing the story on here, I'm appreciative that you're here to share that, because we gotta take our time with our ideas. We can't just rush and put it out there if it's not ready. And you all were definitely ready. That's what I gotta say, man. So shout out to y'all for that approach.
Thank you. Hey man,
doing it the right way.
Hey, real quick, shout out to Sober Bourbon Girl in the comments, man. Amazing young lady, man. She's a bourbon enthusiast that don't drink. So if you follow her, please follow her, man. She's awesome. And shout out to Angelo, our brother. Man, hey man, he's definitely, his DNA is all over this, and people don't even realize it because he chose to stay in the background. So I'm gonna tell this story, and he's gonna be pissed off at me, but I don't care. He'll text me in a little bit. So me, Brian, and Angelo went to a distillery during the pandemic, and that distillery was making hand sanitizer. Well, the distillery let us put our hand in the still at like this 180 proof concoction. I don't even know what the heck it called at this point, but so the dude was like, just rub your hands with it, right? And Angelo was like, yo, this would be the dopest hand sanitizer ever. We laughed and joked, said it was stupid. Fast forward to the pandemic, the government made every distillery produce hand sanitizer. Mm-hmm. So Angelo had $1 billion idea before it was $1 billion idea. It was stupid. So because of him, man, me and Brian had the courage to push this to the levels that we did.